Good evening, YouTube. This is TG9304. This is a small rant to all those Lightsworn players out there. As a Lightsworn player, please respect your opponent. I am a Lightsworn player and I'm proud of it because the deck works. And yes, it fails and it's not top tier yet, but it's going to be someday. Because sometimes the sacrifices are not needed, but some of the sacrifices are needed to win. Yes, the deck is really messed up. I understand how a lot of people see it, but it's not my fault that I like the deck so much. Also, please respect your opponent at all times, because they don't need that bullshit from you doing OTK turns or random overkills because you felt like it, just because it looks awesome. No. Just beat your opponent one by one and accept the game. If your opponent doesn't like it, move on. Do not start shit with him, because sometimes you're just making him feed his anger onto you even more when you don't need it. Also, please, read your damn card effects. I see a lot of bad players disrespecting their opponent in a way that they think they're better than the others. Second, respect yourselves, respect your card decks, move the fuck on, and live on. There will always be improvements, especially with the honest card decks. I don't see a lot of Lightsworn players use honest, either because it's damn expensive or it's just they don't give a fuck. But for me, as a Lightsworn player, I play it smart. Yes, there are times I suck at it, having the best cards, but sometimes I can always come around, and I enjoy the game. And so that's what Lightsworn players have to understand. The decks that make you discard cards, they're meant to enjoy. Yes, it's really ironic how that's supposed to sound, but you're supposed to enjoy. The game is based on luck anyway. So drawing the cards you need and getting the cards to the graveyard is the best of luck. I'm gonna make another video based on Blackwing deck experiences because there are certain cards I don't like and there's certain card decks I would like to try. And my experiences of how things went well with them. They were pretty beast. I would just want to see more of those cards later in the future. This video is going to be short, but it's a small rant. Please respect your opponent at all times. This is the first segment. The second segment is a short story. I was on DevPro. I used a Lightsworn deck. The Lightsworn deck was, well, awesome against my opponent. My opponent had the structure deck altered with using Mystic Wood Dragon and Mystic Water Dragons. Also, he even used 3 Blue Eyes, 3 Blue Eyes Maiden, and the Guardian of the Storm, and oh my gosh, Electri Dragon, really? Okay, to the point this guy lost because at the end he tried to defeat me by almost special summoning Blue Eyes White Dragon, but I stopped him because I used Judgment Dragon just in the nick of time before he actually destroys me with any of his dragons. The first 2 turns, I normal summon weak Lightsworn characters to discard my cards from the deck to the graveyard, and I barely have 1 Judgment Dragon and a couple of other characters. They were pretty useless at that time, so I'll be happy to give you all a video of it. If I could figure out how to make the video a little bit longer than it needs to be, and to have less lagging, if possible. Also, this guy tried to use Blue Eyes Maiden. It backfired when I had the chance to special summon Lightsworn Judgment Dragon, excuse me. Also, Judgment Dragon defeats them by having their effect sacrificing 1,000 as activation cost to destroy everything on the field, except itself. Yes, discarding cards to the graveyard. Got that. The next turn he had like Darkness Metal Dragon. Before that happened, I actually special summoned the Atlas to the field to make sure I can take things in control. So he had his own Darkness Metal Dragon, Blue Eyes, and I was like, Fuck. Next turn, he defeats my Dialis. I figure out a way to beat each other up. We were going head to head. Before that happened, I was like 1900 life points. He was down to 26. Yeah, the game was intense for both of us. I was even trembling. Also, I used Judgment Dragon's effect, sacrificing my life points to destroy everything on the field. What pisses me off though, at the end, I won because he scooped. He didn't have faith in his last turn that he might change the battlefield around. I was like, you asshole. You made me waste fucking 20 minutes with you trying to beat you or beat myself up. He scooped. He didn't even say why he scooped. So I'm like, yeah, good game, asshole. You ditched. You dined and ditched. Asshole. Anyway, that's a small story about how Lightsworn should act sometimes. Not to play over aggressive, but to think strategically. I will probably show you a video of how the gameplay went because my computer sucks. It doesn't work well. It doesn't work well because when I try to record a video of a snapshot of a screen, it lags. Like for every speed, it just lags 6 minutes to finish an entire video of a game. You know how long the data was? I told you it was 20 minutes. It's supposed to be 20 minutes of video, not 20 fucking minutes. No. An hour of gameplay. No. I am not doing that torture. It is a bunch of bullshit. This is TG9304 signing out. Please subscribe, click on the like button, and thank you.